When the masses politely demanded more braking power, TeraFlex listened. This no muss, no fuss bolt-on upgrade will bring peace to your panic stops and enhance even casual braking. With the rear wheels and tires removed, grab a 1/2-inch socket and a thin 15mm end wrench. Now, oddly enough, a 1/2-inch socket actually fits better on this slide pin retainer bolt than a metric socket. Remove the bolt while holding the slide pin from turning. Remove the caliper, brake pads, and the anti-rattle clips, but hang on to those clips. I swear by the power of Grayskull, we will reuse them. Pull out the caliper slide pins and remove the anchor bracket using a 21mm socket. Now, these bolts are super tight, so we broke them loose before running them out. Now, if you haven't already pulled off your rotor retaining clips, do so now. Don't try to save them, they need to be gone anyway. Remove the rotor and replace it with the new 13.5-inch performance rotor. The new rotor is cleverly drilled to accept a 5-on-5 as well as a 5-on-5.5-inch bolt pattern. With the rotor in place, install the new oversized anchor bracket. Be sure to use Loctite on the bolts. They've been known to work loose. Tighten them up. Our install Jeep is brand new, so the slide pins are well lubricated. But don't be afraid to use some additional grease on the pins. They really need to be well lubricated. Reinstall the anti-rattle clips. This is another area where a little added grease will solve some annoying brake squeaks later. Install the brake pads and caliper. You'll probably need to push those slide pins in a little to allow the caliper to drop into place. Now again, be sure to use Loctite on the caliper retaining bolts and tighten them up. Not having them fall out would be a good thing. Now, if you happen to have smeared some grease from your grimy mitts all over the rotor during install, make sure you clean it off with some brake clean. Now, the rotors are covered with a coating that, surprisingly, does not need to be removed before driving. This corrosion coating is designed to wear off during normal use. No further adjustment or brake bleeding is required. Just throw on the wheels and tires and check the brake pedal and hit the road with confidence.